Hey air signs, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the air signs. So this is for the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, wherever these energies are in your chart, birth chart specifically. This reading is for you. This is a timeless reading. Take what resonates. I'm going to be going in with a couple of oracles and tarot to see the energies that the universe wants the air signs to be aware of, to be cautious of, or to be open for. And with that said, let's get right in. I hope everyone's having a wonderful time. Excuse the noises in the background. It's the fan and some Minecraft music going on. My sister's busy playing it, but yeah, it's all good. So I'm starting off with the oracles of shadow and light to see the overall energies the universe wants the air signs to be aware of. All right. Spirit, what do you want the air signs to know or to be aware of? All right. We have card 7, Poe, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. I believe the earth signs had this energy in their general reading, so you might want to take a look at their reading if you are dealing with an earth sign, or you might have earth sign energy in your birth chart. I am going to pull one more card to see what's going on here. Let me get one more spirit. All right, and we have Amara the Menuhene, sorry for the pronunciation, Elohim magic. This is very interesting. I'm getting an energy of like the old and the new are being combined. I'm going to look up Amara and the divination behind this card, but it feels like integrating some type of healing energy with like old practices but converted into new ways. Let's go a little bit more into detail with this card. Amara has come, and so it is time to begin to eat more fresh fruits, drink healthful juices and smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath with flower petals, and bring the energy of a waterfall into your life. Kahuna message, Kahuna message, or no, not message, massage and bodywork is wonderful for you when Amara makes her gentle, powerful presence felt. She also responds well to dancing, joyful exercise, singing and music, fresh foods, fruits, and more raw foods. And you will definitely benefit from more sunshine and outdoor time. There may be relaxation and healing traditions within your ancestry to investigate. Take a vacation and journey to a soulful place. Holistic treatments will have appeal and will natural alternatives. By taking this approach and devoting yourself to it, you can expect renewed health and a positive new attitude too. Above all, it is time to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle, soulful ways. Surfing and ocean swims will be most beneficial at this time. So, it looks like for you air signs, you are being asked to incorporate a lot of ancient and holistic healing and practices into your everyday life. And what I'm also getting with this Poe energy is that because, we're dealing with technology and stuff, Spirit is giving you or letting you know that you have the tools to access ways to obtain these holistic practices and whatever medicines that you might be searching of. For some of you air signs, I feel like you have been dealing with some type of health issue for a while, but it's something that that your doctors or your experts can't put their finger quite on it. Or you might have talked to a doctor or some type of specialist about incorporating some type of holistic practice. Maybe for some of you, it might be introducing yoga, because I'm kind of sensing for some of you guys, you might have some type of back pain or knee pain. Definitely doing some type of yoga is going to help. But you're probably wondering, all right, but where do I begin? Like, where do I start? How do I practice? With this Poe card here, she's letting you know that you can find the answers just with the click of a button, meaning like the internet. So it's like all of this holistic healing and ways. There are thousands of ways to really heal the body that is available online. It just doesn't have to only be through like the the practices of the hospitals and the doctors. I'm not saying you cannot, don't take, their word. Of course, talk to your doctor and, consult with them to see what else can be incorporated into your treatment or into your healing. Because I do sense for some of you air signs, you have definitely been either dealing with like some type of healing issue. Maybe for some of you, you had came out of surgery and something is not like clicking just right. Maybe for some of you, you are just finished coming out of like a really harsh illness and you're trying to get your body, a bit more active and start it up again. But whatever the case is, Spirit is letting you know you need to incorporate ancient healing practices into your daily life, whether it's some type of exercise. Definitely in this divination and mention about eating healthier foods, raw foods, making sure you incorporate that. I am going to be honest, it's like, where I'm in America right now, the U.S., finding, raw, natural foods is quite a challenge, but it can be done and it can be found. You just need to make sure you create a budget for yourself and you also research how you can tell certain fruits and vegetables are natural. I'm also getting a sense for some of you air signs, if you have been thinking about starting a garden of some sort, either an herb garden by your windowsill, or for those of you that are able to have access to land, like a nice full garden, like even in your front yard, I would suggest doing so. Growing your own fruits and vegetables will definitely be healing, not only for you, but for the world and for the earth in general. I'm going to pull some Panther Oracle to see what else is going on here. Yeah, this feels very like health conscious energy here. And Spirit is letting you know that there are answers and solutions and healing out there for you. You just have to kind of create your own medicine. Actually, yeah, that's kind of what I get from these cards. You're taking the old and the new and you're combining it and you're making yourself new medicine. Whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, physically, if I said that. Yes. But yeah, definitely a lot of holistic energy needs to be incorporated into your life. Let's make it 2 more, Spirit. And I'm also sensing for a lot of you too, air signs, that when you do create your own medicine, either, that could be in the form of a tonic, could be form of a exercise routine, or like your own just way of well-being and living, that will also inspire people to take better care of themselves. Now, for those of you that are outside of the U.S. and you do have more access to like fresher fruits and vegetables, excuse me, drink some water. Sorry. And then also, yeah, I would say too, those of you who are in certain parts of the U.S., that you're more accessible to nature, I'm being told that with these 2 cards, to work with the herbs that are around you or that are available to you. Work with the plants and herbs that are, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, the herbs and the plants that are more focused on your area, because in those herbs and plants, they're going to help you heal whatever ailments you're going through. I'm also kind of getting this energy of Native American medicine. Maybe for some of you, you might want to research like how Native Americans would treat illnesses and wounds and sicknesses, and see if you can incorporate that into your life. All right, one more. All right, we got a pretty good spread here. All right, let me jump right in. First card I have is Gain, Cultivation, Profit, Conclusion. You are definitely going to be gaining a lot of insight and knowledge when you decide to research. Well, first of all, I would say dive into research a little bit more of whatever ailments that you are going through so that you have a full understanding. I'm being told right now that a lot of you air signs, you're not being told like the full spectrum of what you may have or what you think you may have or going through. So you might need to research a little bit more. I'm not saying go into WebMD. That is, ugh. Yeah, I did that before, and no, we're not doing WebMD. We're looking more into like how, certain ailments are being caused. Because once you find whatever situation, whatever you find, Brain, get it together. When you find the root of the cause of what's causing your ailments or illnesses or not helping you heal faster, you'll be able to remove that out of the equation. So now the healing process can really begin. And then once you do that, you'll be able to find the answers and whatever ingredients or whatever lifestyle practices that are going to help you become healthier again. I'm looking at this pair, and definitely it stresses like good, clean eating. So try to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your life, less processed foods. I know it's easier said than done, especially in my country, which, like, the other day I heard that 70% of our food is processed. So that's nearly majority of the food that is fake or has some type of substance in it. But you are able to cut it out and control how much you put in your body. Give me 1 second. For a lot of you, again, if you have some type of land, I'm being told like you need to start growing some type of herb, some type of fruit, some type of vegetable that is going to be a key component to your healing. For a lot of you, I see that you might be growing again some type of herbs. For some of you, you might be looking into I'm being told like for some of you, if you have an elderberry bush, definitely tend to it, take care of it, because elderberries are definitely very healing. Pears are also very healing. They are good for blood pressure and other stuff that you might be dealing with. Because maybe for some of you, like maybe your ailments are blood pressure issues, maybe high cholesterol, high cortisol levels, things like that. Or I would say even too, for some of you with this Gain card, you are growing things, so you'll be able to use them more, I guess, organically, like making some type of ointment of, like, I'm in my head, something's like a jar with a salve. Maybe for some of you, you are creating some type of salve to help relieve a pain, or like create some type of salve that helps with eczema. Yeah, I see for a lot of you air signs, you're being told to really investigate and do your research on these natural remedies and healing. Like, oh yeah, and I was getting also for the game, for some of you, you're going to be doing or practicing some type of way of creating a healing tonic or a tincture. There we go. Next is okay. Stability, harmony, acceptance. As you continue to incorporate these holistic practices with whatever stuff that you're doing right now, I'm being told for some of you, you might be going through chemo, or you might be going through some type of cancer treatment. And, that is harsh. I wish you all well and a speedy recovery, and that everything, turns out great. But I do see with this okay card here, it is going to be working out. It is going to be okay. As long as you are like incorporating something natural within your body as you are going through this process. Again, talk to your doctors about, certain diet changes and maybe cutting out certain ingredients from your life. Because, yeah, uh, again, in my country, we have a lot of toxic substances in our deodorants, cleaning supplies. Just the other day, for us women, we were told that there's like basically arsenic in the tampons. So it's like how, where, and why. The best thing you can do is just stop using those products and go and look for natural and holistic products. There are a lot of, I will not say a lot, but there's definitely quite a handful of places that do have like, natural, like menstrual uh, items for the woman. There's definitely a lot of more natural and holistic like things for the body, soaps, deodorants, detergents, just making these switches, because a lot of the things that we use, including the environment, unfortunately, has made us sick or has made us ill. So it is up to us to control how much of that energy we're putting in, and putting a lot of more natural and holistic things in us, because we are natural beings. We are, organic beings. We're not meant to have chemicals and plastics within our bodies. Next I have is robbery, exploitation, and caution, unfairness. Yeah, it's like, again, what I was going back to saying about a lot of these products and foods that we use. They are taking a lot of energy and health away from us. Like, it's kind of fucked up to say, excuse my language, but our own food and water is robbing us of our life. The air that we breathe is robbing us of a healthy life. The basic things like clothes and skincare and stuff like that is robbing us of good health. Excuse me, I'll take a sip of water. Oh my god, there's a thunderstorm. Sorry, a thunderstorm in a video game. I was also being told right now as I was drinking water how, for some of you air signs, you need to be aware of certain activities that may be robbing you of good health. Maybe it might be a little too much drinking, maybe a little too much sitting down, maybe too much phone before going to bed. That's definitely, I'm guilty of that. But yeah, we got to be mindful of these energies that are robbing us of good health. And then last, I have self-love, self-concern, self-healing, independence. You are your own healer, or you are the one that is responsible for your healing. Yes, doctors and nurses and holistic practices and ancient ways are there to help you. But at the end of the day, if you remain true to yourself when it comes to your healing and to your self, not how can I put this? To your self-care, sorry. Self-healing and self-care, you're the one that's responsible of being on top of your health and on top of your healing and on top of your energies. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. hold on one second. I need to load this down. Okay, I'm back. So overall, with this spread so far, the healing is in your hands, and you have definitely the power to create your own medicine to heal yourself and to potentially heal others. Very interesting reading. I'm very happy for you, air signs. You're definitely like in this, healing era of your energies, again, in any way, shape, or form, being aware of what's good for you and what's not good for you, and taking action for it. Let's go a little more detail in with some tarot. Okay, let me get one more. Oh, beautiful. All right. So, Undergame, I have the Death card here. Very strong energy to start with. Okay. I really thought I lowered that volume. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry. I did not know Minecraft storms were going to be so loud. Anyway, so going back to the Death card. Very strong energy, but it is necessary. Death card is here to cut out energies that are no longer serving you. That includes energies that are hindering your health. So that way you have the space and the time and the energy to grow something new that is going to help you in your healing journey. Excuse me? Death only cuts out, again, what is dead, what is unnecessary, what has served its purpose. So that way you have the room to, or make the room for you to grow your whatever new energies and ways that are going to help you in your healing journey and creating your own medicine. And besides, you can't grow or gain anything if there's too much dead shrubbery around. That's going to take up space, that's going to take up life, that's going to take up essence of water and nutrition that you need. So, for under okay, I have the Knight of Swords here. I'm kind of looking at this Knight of Swords that you're getting more on top of researching and communication. And this is actually really good for you, air signs, because it's like you know how to do your research, you know what you're looking for and what you're avoiding. You are making sure that you're elevating your knowledge Give me 1 second. You're elevating your knowledge and your wisdom, knowing that what you're searching for, that there is something out there for you. You know that there is some type of medicine, some type of cure, some type of answer to your ailments. You have accepted that. Maybe for some of you, air signs, you might have like, something a little bit more serious that you have to live with, like an autoimmune disease or like some type of disability. Like you are okay with it, you accept that. But you know that your life can be much more pleasant and be more at ease. And you know that there is a way or an answer for that. So it's like you're not going to take no for an answer when it comes to settling for, maybe treatments that are not really helping you, and or taking medicines that are doing more harm than good. Because, I'm going to be honest, like even myself, like, personally for me, back a couple of years ago, when I was dealing with my type 2 diabetes, it was coming to a point where I would take certain medication and it just felt painful and just horrible to my stomach. So at one point, I was like, I need to do something because I don't want to keep taking this medication. It's hurting my stomach. It's hurting, I don't want to say it's hurting my feelings, but yeah, it was kind of like emotionally wrecking me a little bit. So I found, certain is natural ways to deal with it. For some of you that might be dealing with type 2 diabetes, I recommend that you take some fenugreek, definitely cinnamon. I highly, highly recommend ginger and correcting the microbiome in your gut, because for me, that was like my main priority was fixing kind of like my stomach. And once I did that, everything else came to ease with me. Um, and if it's suggested by you and your doctor or your specialist, definitely fasting is going to help. So, that's for those of you dealing with the type 2 diabetes. Of course, you're going to have to find what's going to work for you, and make your own formula. I have created my own formula. I'm still creating my own formula. I'm incorporating new things every day, into my health, and especially with like vitamins. Maybe for some of you, I'm kind of getting with this Knight of Swords too, that you might be researching vitamins or like herbal supplements that's going to help you. And I see that it will be helping you. Now, under robbery, I have the Five of Cups, and then I have the Knight of Cups. So we have two knights going on here, which is good because there's a lot of energy moving and communicating. I kind of like that these energies are together with the robbery, because again, it's like you feel like maybe for some of you air signs, like you're not going to get any better. Like, am I going to get healthier again? Is this ailment or situation going to get worse? Like, what am I to do about it? Should I, oh my God. Spirit is saying, like, for some of you, you guys are even contemplating, like, starting to work on your funeral. Spirit is saying you need to hold off on that yet. You need to hold off on that. Don't start planning your funerals and stuff. You still have a long life to live. Because with this Knight of Cups here, it's an energy that is being delivered to you, or that you are delivering to yourself. That you're just like, I refuse to live this way or to go out this way. I am going to live my best life, and I'm going to start making healthier choices. This is a certain type of healing that you are committing yourself to, that you know that you are going to be healed, that you are going to get better. It's that love, that strength of love for yourself, because we have the self-love card here, that you are incorporating to yourself. Because again, you know that you have the right to live a long, prosperous, healthy life, and you can and you shall. But in order to do that, you must take certain steps, that are going to make sure that you do live that long and prosperous life. Going back with the Death card, cutting out energies that are hindering your health and your growth and your healing. With these oracles right here, Po and Amara. They are there to show you that you need to incorporate the old healing ways with new practices, because not again, you have to create your own medicine. You are your own unique you are your own unique body. So if you only going to know what you need and what you don't need and what you want and what your body craves for. And I do see that with this Nine of Cups here, you are going to be coming into the knowledge of what your body needs, what your mind needs, what your soul needs in order to feel better and to feel healthier and stronger. Because last I have the Sun with self-love. All of that Sun energy that the Amara card was talking about, a lot of bright and healing energy coming into your life. Definitely, maybe for a lot of you, you're going to be more mindful and try to spending more time being outside, being more connected to the sun, because the sun is the source of all life, of all energy. It helps us, grow and live, and also in some cases with the sun, it helps us receive certain downloads and energies. You don't have to be out in the sun all day long. For some of you, you could just step out and be under the sunlight for like 10 minutes, and that's all you need. But yes, the sun is healing, and the sun is letting you know that your future is bright when it comes to your health. I'm getting something with the sunflowers. I feel like maybe, I don't know if sunflower seeds have any type of holistic properties, but you may want to look into that. But yes, there is definitely going to be a healing and renewal energy when it comes to your health. Do not give up hope. Just certain changes need to be implemented, and you definitely have to commit to yourself to these healing energies and practices. And once you do that, you will be surprised how much progress that you will make. Of course, it's not going to be easy at first, but you will get the hang of it. And at some point, it will become easy to you. But I do see at the end of the day, whatever you are going through, you are going to heal from it. And you are going to be stronger and healthier. Now, let's wrap up this reading with some Clo cards. And let's see what the Clo has to say. And again, my brain was just telling me, do not go to WebMD and do not settle for less. You deserve better care. You deserve better treatment. And also, I'm getting a sense for you, you deserve better medicine. Because I am kind of picking up on this energy that for some of you air signs, you could be like dealing with some type of medication that is just wrecking your system. And you don't have to take that. You can ask for something that's a little bit more ease on your, whatever ailment that you're going through, whether it's stomach, mental, nervous system, skin. Okay. All right. Okay, let me do this switch. Okay. So the first card I have is the Silent. This one is extremely important because only you and your doctor should talk about whatever healing regimen that you're trying to create. Do not explain this to anyone else right now, because I feel for some of you air signs, if you do tell someone what you're doing to try to get better, this person or people might try to interfere. I wouldn't even say this to many nurses. Only between you and your doctor or your specialist that you feel that you can trust. Yeah, you're going to have to be very silent about it. Don't say anything until you start seeing the results. And when you start seeing the results, don't give your formula out as whole just yet. You implement some things here and there for others to be aware of. Because you got to make sure that this is going to work right for you before you can say anything else. And then last I have is the dash. So I kind of get with this energy right now. Um, it's going to be a lot of movement and again communication going on here. That is definitely going to be quick. I'm kind of seeing this dash card here as like this like cat-like animal is going to be leading you to the information that you have been searching for or that you are needed in your life. But you must ask for that assistance first. And this dash card, this animal is going to lead you to the right information that it is needed for your healing journey. But you have to make sure that you are aware of it, and that you take focus on it. Because if you don't, you are, with this dash, it's kind of like seeing like a little light like pass by your eyes, and before you notice it, it's gone. Like you got to be like tip top aware, because this information is going to come to you, but it's going to come to you in a way that you got to really be 110% focused to catch it. And I do sense for a lot of you air signs, you are going to be able to catch it because you're going to sense and know that this energy is for you and only you. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel and seeing my messages. I am very happy and grateful that my messages are helping you in your spiritual journey, and I wish to continue to do more. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my air signs, you're definitely coming into a very powerful healing era in your life. And I see because you are taking, excuse me, because you are taking a hold on it, and you're becoming more, how can I put this? Because you're becoming more involved with your healing process and your energy and journey, you are going to be able to expect great results within your life. I hope for a lot of you a speedy recovery. I wish you good health, good fortune. And for those of you that are embarking into the healing practices, I wish you all the luck in receiving the knowledge and resources that is needed, because we definitely need a lot of healers in this world, especially for, again, a lot of us in my country that we are just dealing with everything making us sick or, kind of slowing us down. We're definitely going to need a lot of healers to help us get better and become, 100%, become more human and less plastic. So yes, my air signs, thank you so much for, and of course the other signs, for being more caring and attentive to your health. It sets a positive example for others to do and to achieve. And I know you will achieve because it is in the cards. You have the sun and you have the death. Great healing and change is coming for you. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.